Preparing for an administrative clerk interview requires a solid grasp of office operations, communication, time management, and organizational skills. This role demands proficiency in handling clerical tasks, maintaining records, and supporting the administrative team efficiently. Below are the top 30 interview questions and sample answers designed to help you succeed in your next administrative clerk interview. These responses aim to demonstrate your competence, professionalism, and readiness to contribute effectively to any office environment. 1. Can you tell us about your experience as an administrative clerk? I have over 3 years of experience as an administrative clerk, where I managed office correspondence, maintained filing systems, scheduled meetings, and supported day-to-day operations. I've worked with various office software to create documents, spreadsheets, and reports. My attention to detail and ability to multitask helped streamline processes and improve team productivity. I pride myself on being organized, efficient, and approachable in a professional office environment. 2. How do you prioritize your tasks when you have multiple deadlines? I begin by reviewing all tasks and deadlines, then I assess their urgency and importance. I use digital planners and calendars to break tasks into manageable chunks and set reminders. I prioritize time-sensitive or high-impact assignments first, while communicating with colleagues if deadlines need adjustment. Staying organized and proactive helps me manage competing priorities effectively and ensures that nothing is overlooked in a busy administrative setting. 3. What office software are you proficient in? I am proficient in Microsoft Office Suite, including Word, Excel, Outlook, and PowerPoint. I also have experience using Google Workspace for collaborative work. In addition, I've used specialized administrative tools such as QuickBooks for basic bookkeeping and Trello for task management. I continuously enhance my technical skills and can quickly adapt to new software systems, ensuring efficiency and accuracy in performing administrative tasks. 4. How do you handle confidential information? Handling confidential information with discretion is a key responsibility. I strictly follow company policies and only share sensitive data with authorized personnel. My respect for privacy and compliance with data protection protocols helps maintain trust and ensures legal and ethical standards are met. 5. What would you do if you received an urgent task right before your shift ended? I would assess the urgency and estimated time required for the task. If it's manageable, I'd complete it before leaving. If not, I'd communicate with my supervisor to determine whether it should be reassigned or if I should stay overtime. I understand the importance of flexibility and responsibility, especially when supporting a team that relies on timely administrative work. 6. Describe a time when you improved a process in your previous role. In my previous role, I noticed that our manual filing system was time-consuming and prone to errors. I proposed transitioning to a digital document management system. After gaining approval, I helped implement the change by scanning documents, organizing folders, and training staff. This reduced retrieval time, improved accuracy, and increased productivity. It also ensured safer record-keeping, aligning with the company's push toward paperless processes. 7. How do you handle interruptions during your workday? I understand interruptions are part of administrative work. I stay calm and assess whether the interruption is urgent. If it's a quick matter, I address it and return to my task. If it's complex, I schedule a follow-up or delegate appropriately. I also keep notes or set reminders to resume my original task, ensuring nothing is forgotten and all responsibilities are handled promptly. 8. How do you ensure accuracy in your work? I pay close attention to detail and double-check my work before submission. I use tools like spell check, formulas in spreadsheets, and cross-reference information to catch errors. For repetitive tasks, I follow checklists to ensure each step is completed correctly. Regularly reviewing my processes helps maintain high standards and reduces mistakes, particularly in data entry and document handling. 9. What's your approach to working with difficult coworkers or supervisors? I remain professional, respectful, and open to feedback. I listen actively and avoid taking things personally. If conflicts arise, I seek to understand the other person's perspective and find common ground. When necessary, I involve HR or a supervisor to mediate. Building respectful relationships and focusing on shared goals helps maintain a positive and productive work environment. 10. How do you stay organized in a busy office setting? I rely on digital calendars, task lists, and folders to stay organized. I prioritize my day each morning and block time for specific tasks. Keeping my workspace tidy and my files labeled clearly helps me find what I need quickly. I also regularly back up data and set reminders for deadlines. These habits help me manage my workload and support the team efficiently. 11. Describe your experience with filing systems. I've managed both physical and electronic filing systems. I ensure all documents are labeled correctly and stored in logical, easy-to-access formats. In one role, I reorganized the filing system by department and date, which improved document retrieval time significantly. I also ensured regular audits and archiving were done according to company policy. My meticulous approach supports data integrity and compliance. 12. How do you handle repetitive tasks without losing motivation? I maintain motivation by understanding how each task contributes to the bigger picture. I set small goals and occasionally change my routine to keep things fresh. Listening to calm background music, if allowed, helps maintain focus. I also take short breaks to stay energized. Being mindful of my performance and aiming for excellence helps me stay engaged, even with repetitive duties. 13. Can you describe your data entry skills? I have excellent typing speed and accuracy, which is vital for efficient data entry. I verify data before input and double-check entries to prevent errors. I use keyboard shortcuts and software tools to boost speed and consistency. In my previous role, I maintained client databases and inventory systems with a high accuracy rate, contributing to smooth office operations. 14. What would you do if you made a mistake on an important document? I would acknowledge the mistake immediately and correct it as soon as possible. I'd inform my supervisor if the error affects others or deadlines. I would also review what caused the mistake to prevent recurrence. Transparency, responsibility, and taking swift corrective action are key to maintaining trust and upholding professional standards in administrative work. 15. How do you handle a high volume of phone calls? I remain calm, speak clearly, and prioritize calls based on urgency. I use scripts for common queries to save time and ensure consistency. If a call requires follow-up, I take detailed notes and respond appropriately. I also maintain a log of all calls to track issues and responses. My goal is to ensure each caller feels heard and helped promptly. 16. What makes you a good fit for this role? I bring strong organizational skills, attention to detail, and a proactive attitude. My experience with various administrative tools and my ability to multitask make me efficient and reliable. I work well independently and collaboratively, and I'm committed to supporting team goals. My adaptability and eagerness to learn ensure I can thrive in fast-paced environments. 17. Tell us about a time you handled a challenging administrative task. Once, I had to coordinate a last-minute event with limited resources. I quickly created a checklist, contacted vendors, arranged logistics, and communicated updates to the team. Despite the time crunch, the event ran smoothly. This experience taught me how to stay calm under pressure, make quick decisions, and manage multiple moving parts effectively. 18. How do you manage incoming and outgoing correspondence? I log all correspondence, date-stamped documents, and route them to the appropriate person or department. I prioritize urgent messages and ensure timely responses. For outgoing correspondence, I proofread thoroughly and verify recipient details. Whether by mail, email, or fax, I ensure clear communication and accurate delivery, keeping records for reference as needed. 19. What strategies do you use for effective time management? I begin each day by listing and prioritizing tasks. I allocate specific time blocks for different duties and use digital reminders to stay on track. I avoid multitasking on complex tasks to maintain quality. Regularly reviewing my progress and adjusting priorities ensures I meet deadlines without burnout. These habits help me stay productive and organized. 20. How do you ensure excellent customer service in your role? I greet visitors and callers warmly, listen attentively, and address concerns with professionalism. I remain patient, even in challenging situations, and go the extra mile to resolve issues or provide accurate information. My communication is always polite and clear. I understand that every interaction shapes the company's image, so I strive to create a positive experience for everyone. 21. What's your experience with scheduling and calendar management? I've managed calendars for executives and teams, scheduling meetings, appointments, and travel. I confirm availability, avoid conflicts, and send reminders. I also prepare agendas and ensure all necessary resources are available. My goal is to keep the schedule organized, up-to-date, and aligned with priorities. My attention to detail helps avoid last-minute surprises. 22. How do you stay updated on office procedures and policies? I regularly review internal communications, attend meetings or training sessions, and consult manuals or company intranets. I ask questions when unclear and share updates with team members when relevant. Staying informed ensures compliance, reduces errors, and allows me to support others with accurate information. I also take the initiative to suggest improvements where applicable. 23. How do you handle pressure and tight deadlines? I stay focused, break tasks into smaller steps, and avoid panic. Prioritizing effectively and seeking help when needed are key strategies I use. I keep communication open with supervisors to manage expectations. Staying calm and solution-oriented allows me to work efficiently under pressure, ensuring deadlines are met without compromising quality. 24. How would you handle a situation where your supervisor gives you conflicting tasks? I would clarify the priorities by communicating with my supervisor. I'd explain the conflict respectfully and ask for guidance on which task to complete first. If possible, I'd suggest a solution to handle both efficiently. Clear communication helps prevent misunderstandings and ensures I align with expectations while maintaining productivity. 25. Describe a typical day in your previous administrative role. My day typically began with checking emails and voicemails, updating calendars, and preparing for meetings. I processed documents, filed records, and responded to inquiries throughout the day. I also managed supply inventory and helped with reports. I remained available for ad hoc requests, maintaining flexibility and responsiveness. Each day required multitasking and staying organized to ensure smooth office operations. 26. How do you manage digital and paper records effectively? I label and categorize all records systematically. For digital files, I use secure folders and consistent naming conventions. For physical records, I maintain organized filing cabinets and index logs. I also ensure compliance with data retention policies. Periodically reviewing and purging outdated files keeps systems efficient and clutter-free. 27. What qualities do you think are essential for an administrative clerk? Key qualities include attention to detail, strong communication skills, reliability, discretion, and organization. Being tech-savvy, adaptable, and able to multitask are also important. An administrative clerk must support the team, handle sensitive information responsibly, and maintain professionalism in all interactions. These qualities ensure the office runs smoothly and efficiently. 28. What are your career goals in administration? I aim to grow within the administrative field by taking on more responsibilities, possibly moving into an office manager or executive assistant role. I'm interested in improving workflow systems and learning more about HR or finance support. Continuous learning and professional development are important to me, and I hope to contribute more strategically as I advance. 29. Have you ever had to learn a new system quickly? How did you handle it? Yes, when my previous company switched to a new CRM, I learned it by attending training sessions, exploring help resources, and practicing tasks daily. I asked questions and took notes to build confidence. I also supported colleagues during the transition. My adaptability and willingness to learn helped me become proficient quickly and contribute to a smooth implementation process. 30. Why do you want to work with our company? I admire your organization's reputation for excellence and its supportive work culture. The role aligns perfectly with my skills and career goals. I'm particularly impressed by your commitment to innovation and employee development. I'm excited about the opportunity to contribute to your team and help maintain smooth administrative operations while growing professionally within your company. Successfully navigating an administrative clerk interview requires clear communication, examples of past achievements, and a firm understanding of clerical responsibilities. These 30 questions and sample answers are designed to guide your preparation and help you present yourself confidently to potential employers. Remember to tailor responses based on your actual experiences and the specific job description. With the right mindset and preparation, you'll be ready to make a great impression.